The name of the game is boxing. The name of the game is not slugging, because when the fight game is over, when boxing is all over, and you hang it up like me, you still want to be able to have your faculties. You still want to be able to have your brain. That's more important than anything. Fuck the money. Your health is more important than anything. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. And I was the best at doing it, and I'm going to continue to teach these young fighters.
In a shocking twist that's got the entire combat sports world talking, Floyd Mayweather has publicly backed Jake Paul to score an early knockout victory, and Gervonta "Tank" Davis is not taking it well. The undefeated boxing superstar was caught off guard after hearing his former mentor, Mayweather, make the bold prediction during a recent interview, and the reaction was nothing short of explosive. Mayweather, who famously mentored Davis early in his career under the Mayweather Promotions banner, was asked about a potential matchup between Tank and Jake Paul. Instead of showing support for his former protege, Floyd casually dropped a bombshell, saying Jake Paul hits harder than people think and could stop Tank early if they ever fought. The statement immediately sent shockwaves through the boxing community, with fans accusing Floyd of disrespecting one of his own. Gervonta Davis didn't stay silent for long. The WBA lightweight champion took to social media in a fiery response, blasting Mayweather for what he called clown behavior and accusing him of chasing attention instead of standing by real fighters. Davis, who has had a rocky relationship with Floyd since leaving his promotion, didn't hold back, calling out Mayweather for being jealous and saying he's done letting anyone play with his name. This isn't the first time tension between Mayweather and Davis has gone public. The two have traded subtle shots in interviews for years, with Tank accusing Floyd of trying to control his career and take credit for his success. But this latest moment, Floyd backing Jake Paul, a YouTuber turned boxer, over a world champion like Gervonta, seems to have hit a whole new level of disrespect.
He always training for something like this. Obviously smaller guy. How is this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love ass. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen, and I'ma show you and him. Bet.
Meanwhile, Jake Paul wasted no time capitalizing on the drama. Within hours, he jumped online and responded to Floyd's comments, thanking the best ever for recognizing his power, and adding that he'd be more than happy to test it against Gervonta in the ring. As usual, Paul knows how to stir the pot, and fans are already buzzing about what a potential Davis versus Paul fight could look like. If there's one thing Floyd Mayweather knows, it's how to generate attention. And this situation might be exactly that. Whether it's genuine praise for Jake Paul or another one of Floyd's marketing mind games, he's got everyone talking. One thing's for sure, Gervonta Davis isn't laughing. And this latest move from Mayweather may have just reignited one of boxing's most heated rivalries. After all the chaos surrounding Floyd Mayweather's shocking comments, Gervonta Davis has now dropped another bombshell, announcing that he plans to retire from boxing after his fight with Jake Paul. Speaking in a tense post-interview, Tank said he's done with the politics, the fake love, and the backstabbing in this game. The 29-year-old superstar looked visibly frustrated, making it clear that the sport he once dominated has started to drain him mentally more than physically. Davis admitted that the non-stop drama from promotional disputes to public beefs, has taken a toll on his passion for fighting. "I gave this sport everything," Davis said. "The blood, the sweat, the sacrifice. But once the love's gone, it's gone. After this Jake Paul fight, I'm walking away. I've got nothing left to prove." Fans were stunned by the announcement, especially coming from a fighter still in his prime and widely considered one of the most dangerous pound-for-pound boxers in the world. Some believe Tank's retirement talk could be a reaction to the Floyd situation, while others think it's part of a bigger plan, possibly setting up one last mega payday against Jake Paul before calling it quits. If the fight does happen, it would be one of the most unpredictable events in modern boxing. On one side, you have Gervonta Davis, a knockout artist with legitimate championship pedigree. On the other, Jake Paul, the internet disruptor who's managed to turn himself into a legitimate pay-per-view draw. And now, with the added story of Gervonta's final fight, the stakes have never been higher. Despite the announcement, some fans are skeptical. They've seen fighters retire before, only to return months later when the fire reignites. But for now, Tank seems serious. His tone, his demeanor, and his words all point toward a man who's ready to close a chapter and maybe prove one last point before he walks away. If this really is Gervonta Davis's last fight, it won't just be about winning, it'll be about legacy, redemption, and showing the world, and maybe even Floyd Mayweather, that he never needed anyone to define his greatness.
Are you retiring, Tank? Are you retiring?
Are you looking
trash?
What changed? What made you?
This shit is trash, garbage. I don't care about belts and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that. That's why I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? It will lose the fire that I have inside of me. You know? Mother. I want everything out of me, Wes, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry. Cause I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I don't want to be living without a damn son.
With a celebrity of your status, right? How do you just disappear and vanish?
Just hours after Gervonta Davis's emotional statement about retiring from boxing, Jake Paul fired back. Not with words, but with footage. The YouTuber-turned-fighter dropped a new training video that immediately went viral, showing off his hand speed, accuracy, and crisp combinations on the mitts. In the clip, Jake looks faster and sharper than ever. The movements are snappy, the rhythm tight, and the power behind each punch is impossible to ignore. The video is clearly meant to send a message. Jake Paul isn't coming into this fight to play games. He's coming to end Gervonta Davis's career for real. The internet went into meltdown mode. Fans flooded the comments, half of them shocked by how polished Jake looked, the other half warning him not to underestimate Tank's explosive counterpunching. Even some boxing analysts admitted that Jake's timing and composure have improved dramatically since his early fights. The question now isn't whether Jake Paul can compete, it's whether he can actually hurt someone as dangerous as Gervonta Davis. Jake captioned the post with one line, "Speed kills. See you soon, Tank." It's classic Jake Paul marketing. Confident, calculated, and designed to get under his opponent's skin. And judging by Gervonta's silence since that clip dropped, it might have worked. Behind the scenes, insiders say Tank's camp isn't taking the footage lightly. They've reportedly increased sparring intensity, bringing in bigger, faster partners to mimic Jake's unorthodox style. This fight is shaping up to be more than just spectacle. It's turning into a legitimate test of pride, precision, and legacy. With Gervonta Davis hinting at retirement and Jake Paul showcasing his best training yet, the build-up feels electric. One man wants to close his career on his own terms. The other wants to shock the world one more time. And as that hand speed video racks up millions of views, one thing's clear: both men are training like everything's on the line, because this time it might be. And now, Chael Sonnen has officially entered the conversation. The former UFC contender and fight analyst gave his unfiltered take on the ongoing chaos between Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, and Jake Paul. And as always, he didn't mince words. In a recent clip, Sonnen reacted to Floyd's shocking prediction that Jake Paul would knock out Gervonta Davis early, followed by Davis's emotional retirement announcement. Chael started off in typical fashion, cracking jokes while breaking down the circus-like energy surrounding the story. He said, "You've got Floyd Mayweather saying Jake Paul stops Tank early. You've got Gervonta saying he's retiring. And somewhere in there, Jake's punching the air like he's auditioning for The Flash. I love it. It's chaos, it's money, and it's perfect fight promotion." Chael then switched gears, explaining that this might actually be a genius marketing move. According to him, Floyd's stirring the pot, Jake's fanning the flames, and Gervonta's outrage is giving the fight free publicity. He pointed out that in combat sports, emotion sells. And right now, Gervonta's emotions are front and center. Sonnen said, "Whether they mean it or not, this has turned into the perfect storyline. The mentor who switched sides, the student out for revenge, and a YouTuber who somehow turned into the villain everyone wants to see lose." But Sonnen didn't stop there. He also gave Jake Paul some genuine respect for his latest training footage, the one that showcased Jake's blistering hand speed and sharp combinations. Chael admitted that Jake's improvement can't be denied anymore, calling him a legit student of the game who's learning how to fight like a real pro. "Jake's not pretending anymore," Chael said. "He's training full-time, he's in shape, and he's taking this seriously. That hand speed video? That's not influencer boxing. That's a guy trying to prove he belongs."
Tank is not the guy that knows how to sell a fight. Tank cannot sell a fight in his own division. You have the Paul brothers and they come over to boxing. Their idea from day one is we don't have the skills or the experience. What we're gonna do is we'll take on the absolute best guys, but they're gonna spot us some pounds. Tank has one job to do, that it doesn't make any difference, that boxing is a real sport. My skills versus your skill, of which I am an abundance of and of which you have none of. Tank is telling anybody that will listen that there's a size problem. My skills and my experience in boxing, I do not have to wonder who's in the bar tonight. Any bar I go to, I rule the bar. No, it turns out that you don't. Just need some big guy to corner you, apparently. Boxing has never stood its ground. Boxing has never been able to explain why Floyd needed a half hour to get rid of a guy who's never boxed before. Tank Davis has already began this. When you choose a dum-dum, don't be surprised when he goes out and acts like a dum-dum.
This story's far from over. And when fists start flying, we'll be right here breaking it down. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You're watching Cage Shock, where combat meets chaos.